Hey everyone, it is Demo Donna here with Pink and Main. Thanks for watching. I spontaneously popped on. I was supposed to go on last night, but here I am tonight, and I am very excited to be sharing with you the September Crafty Courtyard Kit, and this is Seasonal Florals. Beautiful stamp set. I'm going to go through everything that's included in the kit and then show you some fun cards that I put together, as well as play with Icicle, which is I guess I need to know where my camera is if I do that. There we go. Icicle, which is a clear embossing powder with clear glitter. So there are a lot of fun techniques to use Icicle with, especially for the upcoming holidays. And then I'm also going to be using Sparkling Cottontail, which is a semi-transparent glitter. Again, a lot of fun techniques with that as well. And let's get started. Thank you for joining me if you found me spontaneously with this live tonight. And again, thanks for watching the replay. I really appreciate you taking the time to rewatch and see all the fun things that we've done. I'm going to show my table view now and go through all of the great products in this kit. Okay, so the first fun order of events here is the actual sheet that you get. It not only shows you everything in the kit, but puts together a great color palette. And you get 4 sheets from this color palette in the kit. An added bonus is there are some wonderful sketches on the back of these sheets as well. The first thing that you are going to be receiving in this kit is this beautiful stamp set. Let me pull this out to avoid the glare a little bit. Fabulous because you are receiving these 4 seasonal bouquets, like said in the title, and I had a lot of fun. I am not the expert colorist like Caitlin is and Michelle is and some of our other fabulous designers. I'm more of like a adult coloring book kind of colorer. So I just kind of colored these quickly. Didn't do really shading or blending. Just slapped some color on there just so you guys can get a feel of these 4 different beautiful bouquets. There are also some fabulous sayings, again, used for all different occasions, which I love. I love when a stamp set is super versatile. You make my heart blossom. May your day bloom with happiness. Happiness blooms from within. Thinking of you. It's time to bloom and get well soon. So really great sayings that you can use for all sorts of different occasions. There is also the coordinating die set. That goes without saying. No one wants to fussy cut anymore. All right, brace yourself because this is very exciting. I am just going crazy for the latest embossing folders. This one is called Quilted. And yes, I have some fabulous samples of that as well. Let's grab this guy here. So check that out. There is 2 different ways you can use this. I don't even want to call one front and one the back because it's just 2 different excellent options. Look at how beautiful that embossing folder is. Very unique. I love it, and I also love that they are nice and big, 6x6. We also have, again, a fabulous, sorry, my throat is blocked tonight, so bear with my gasping, just ignore me. All is good here. 8.5 by 5. So these are great, nice long sheets instead of just your average 6x6. And you get 3 of each of these beautiful color palettes. This guy is called the Fun Basics Pattern Paper, and it really is. And I'm going to be incorporating these in most of my cards this evening as well. So again, you get 3 of each sheet, and I love that they're blank on the side. I know I've mentioned this before, I always feel so bad when it's double-sided, and I love both pieces of paper the same, and I have to choose which one to use. So when it's blank on the back, that really helps my brain out. Okay, so we went through the stamp set, the die, the embossing folder, the paper. Then you get the 4 sheets of the colored cardstock. This is fabulous cardstock. I absolutely love it. Nice and heavy. I believe it's 100-pound. Plus, you got the 2 white, plus the specialty paper. And this is a beautiful, very Christmassy red foil paper. So you get full sheets of all of those. Of course, your lovely mesh bag, which let me tell you, I travel over the summer. I know a lot of you travel and take your stuff with you, go to crops, go to friends' house, go camping. These are great. You could set all your stuff up, separate them into little kits, use these mesh bags for storage and organization. I love it. We also have a beautiful confetti mix. I love these. I love the solid bold colors. This is going to work perfectly with my floral bouquets tonight. This is awesome. You get a adorable simple mug die because all of these guys fit perfectly right on top of your mug. And I'll be showing you another fun little something to do with that. Last but not least, the silver sticky gems. And these are so cool, very unique. I've never seen anything like these before. I think we now have gold, white. I think there's a pearlized one. I think there's 4 now, so they're very cool. Check them out. All right, you guys, on to the cards. Okay, I am going to start with, now I have to remember which one goes with which. Okay, this is going to be my first card. And I do also want to mention that I am using the Card Cut Essentials 1 and 2 is what I used for some of my fun cutouts. So my background here, my fun little piece, and then as well my little tags for the side decor of my card. If you haven't picked these up, check them out. If you purchase both of them together, you get, I believe it's 52 sketches. So I did use those sketches for inspiration. I absolutely recommend checking that out, especially if you get stumped sometimes when you're card making. I'm going to be using my Easy Squeeze craft glue. So when you're die cutting and using an embossing folder, what you're going to want to do first is die cut. So I first went and cut this out using one of my Card Essential die cuts. And then I put it into my embossing folder and embossed it. If you emboss first and then cut, you tend to lose some of your embossing. But it still looks pretty. Sometimes it's a nice muted look, so it just depends what you're going for. And again, like I mentioned, with this die cut, with this embossing folder, I don't really feel like there's a front and back. Both sides look really nice. Okay, I love this little border die. Also, from one of the fabulous Card Cut Essentials. And I am just adding some of my glue. I liked that little touch of yellow. And that is all we've done so far. How fun is this paper? Love it. Okay, I went and cut out this cute little yellow mug. I am going to be using some of my tape here, my fabulous foam tape. And we are going to pop our mug up. Now, this mug comes with the handle just on one side. Let me tell you a little trick. If you want your mug handle, if you're creating like a scene with 2 different mugs, just cut one out this way. Flip over your paper, cut one out the other way. You can just cut off the handle and stick it on the other side. If you have any questions about how to do that, I actually cut some out, but I didn't bring them with me. But I would happily go through that. So if you need that done, I will do that and I could post a quick video for you guys. So there is my mug. Isn't this just fabulous? The answer is yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so I told you we were also going to be playing with the glitters and the embossing powders. So I'm going to take sparkling oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm going to be using Ice Rink, not sparkling cocktail, even though we could cottontail. This is the flock. Good thing I read that again. All right, Ice Rink, here we are. And I'm going to be using these flowers. Our first one there, which is looking like a beautiful summery mix. I am going to take my coffee filter and my glue pen, and I am just going to go in, make sure my glue pen's working. Oh, good, it is. And it's really fun to take your glue pen and just go and highlight a couple things you would like to add glitter to. I'm going to do the center of my flower there. Maybe this guy over here. So let's say you just want to add a couple of glittery touches. This is a quick and easy way to do it. Sprinkle your glitter on. Tap that off. And then you could see I've now just got a couple touches of shimmer on my beautiful bouquet. And you know what? I think we are going to do one more. I'm going to take my Easy Squeeze glue, and I actually want my sunflower here to have a little extra glitter there in the center. And that'll take the longest to dry because it's a little thicker, and it will dry clear. So you'll still be able to see that brown ink from underneath. Okay, set that aside. And there is quick and easy glitter, step one. I am now going to take my foam. Let's say, I think we're gonna do 2. There we go. I couldn't flip that over since I used the big glue. There is my beautiful bouquet. That will dry clear. Have no fear. I am now going to take my seine, and I did here we go. May your day bloom with happiness. And that's funny, I didn't even realize that I actually cut that out on a piece of that paper. You know, when we get in our crafty zone, sometimes we just keep going. Work first, think later. You know how it is sometimes. All right. And these, again, are from the new Fabulous Dies. Card Essentials. Anything that helps with card layering. Even if you have an idea, sometimes you get to it and you're like, wait, what do I want to do with this? Okay, and I just love this color palette together. So a fun thing that you can do with these, I just cut all my nails off, so let's see if I can use them. There we go. I'm just gonna do a little 1, 2, 3. So I've brought in some of the purple and the yellow and the green from my floral arrangement. And then last but not least, we are going to take our confetti mix. Sprinkle a little out there. Awesome. Grab my favorite pickup tool. Throw my glue. And I think we're just going to go a little 1, 2, 3. Maybe one right here. Such fun colors in here. And there actually is a purple, or maybe it's silver, but looks kind of purple in my light. Okay, there we go. Again, that is going to dry clear. I know it looks like a big blob right now, but it's going to be clear and sparkly. All right, guys, card number 1. Card number 2. Again, I'm going to start with one of these beautiful, fun, basic paper pad backgrounds. And these are all A2 card bases that I'm using. Next, I took the embossing folder. Again, of course, it's gorgeous. It's hard not to use it. And I also used the Fun Shapes border dies. So I used this guy here for a fun little statement piece. Again, I die cut it first. Then I went ahead and ran it through my embossing folder. I'm going to add some of my glue, and I'm being a bad glue owner and leaving it open. There we go. All right, I'm going to layer that on there just like so. And this glue is such a great consistency, really holds on paper to paper. I love that. Okay, with this guy, we're going to start with our mug here. And I wanted to do a little strip of a softer pink. There we go. And so basically I just cut out another mug in the pink, and then I cut the top and the bottom off so it fit perfectly. And that's how I got that little strip. And then I am using this little heart, so cute, from the Essential Dies #1. Pop that in the center there. There we go. Pop that guy up. Grab my flowers. And we're going to stick those right about there. I'm going to use some banners on this one as well. A little yellow. Line it up. Throw in a little bit more pink. You guys are going to have so much fun with this paper pad. I love it. A lot of really cool designs. The colors coordinate together really nicely. It's been so fun seeing all the cards that you guys are creating with these kits. So keep posting those. Don't be shy. All right. I am going to be using this guy. And you know what? We are going to do the same thing we just did. We are just going to take our little glue pen again and highlight some features. And then I'm going to show you a new technique on the second one. I mean the third. This is the second one. Okay, there we go. Quick. Grab my coffee filter. If you have not picked yourself up a quickie glue pen, I probably have had, I don't know, maybe 50 in my crafting lifetime. They are fabulous. They used to always be in my pen holders, and my husband would not be very happy when he picked one up to try to take notes. I'm like, just add glitter on it. You could read everything you wrote. See how fun and easy that is? And it actually makes your coloring look even better, so that's what I love about it. All right. Scoop that glitter up. I am now going to pop my florals. I love this tropical blend. add some double-sided foam. There we go. And with this, I did a little saying from the kit. And I love the font on these, very delicate. So that is a thinking of you. Let's see if we could actually center it. Oh, I think we may have. And there we go. We got a little bit of shimmer. Let's see if we can add some more confetti. Let's see, this one's a little brighter. We'll do a yellow and a green and a pink and a pink and a green. It really works best if you talk to yourself. All right, so card number one. Card number one. Card number two. We're still drying, but we're getting there. You can see it's starting to dry a little bit more. Okay, card number three. Are you guys hanging in there with me? We have two more to go. We are doing all 4 seasons. Okay, I'm gonna pull this guy back. I just threw my stuff on the floor. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, oh there it is. Phew. Phew. It's never good when you throw all your layers on the ground during your live. Okay, this I believe is a sketch that I took from the sketches you receive when you purchase the card essentials 1 and 2 together, which I always love. Huge fan of sketches. Sometimes I copy them exactly. Sometimes I just need a little motivation to get started, and then I take that base and kind of go a little rogue. But it's always a great starting point. Okay, so again, I had that beautiful quilted background. And now I'm a little bit obsessed with this border die, just because it's great, especially with these beautiful foil papers or mirrored paper or glitter paper, something you're holding close and you don't like to use a lot of, and therefore you can just use a nice little strip of it. So you're not really wasting a whole background underneath another layer. You're just using a nice little strip. So I've got that beautiful red on both sides. There we go. And it's nice and flexible because it's tiny, so you could just squish it in. So there you can see the shine from the foil on top of that matte paper. And then I'm going to take these little squares, and for these I am using the other side. So I've got this side for my background and the larger squares for my center. And like I said, this is one of the sketches. And whenever you're layering multiples like this, I like to start in the center. I just kind of eyeball it. And then I center my 2 other pieces. My center is different than most. Usually that means off center. Just a little. You can, of course, always measure. That would never work for me. That would take me way too long. But I know you're out there. Measure away. Okay, so there is my card base. You can see how fun it is using both like the positive and the negative from that embossing folder. Excuse me. This is adorable light soft pink, not too pinky, but I thought it worked really nice with the red. And this is again from the Fun Basics paper pad. I'm going to take my mug. We are going to pop that up. For this one, I'm not adding a seine. Sometimes no seine is needed. And it's just fun to throw your seine on the inside. There's my mug. I'm again going to put a cute little heart on the front of my mug. You can do that with a heart, with a star. Okay, let's get to another fun technique on how to add glitter to your project. I am going to take a scrap piece of paper, which I didn't bring up with me. So this will work. I've colored them. I am going to Versamark them. So you want to use a clear pigment ink, clear embossing ink. Inked that guy all up. Now I'm going to take my coffee filter. Make sure white lid, it's an embossing powder. So this is Icicle. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. And now I am going to basically create my own glitter paper. So I am now going to heat set this. And as you can see, it goes from that powdery to clear and sparkly. So fun. This is a really great technique too if you don't have time to make your full own card. You can get one of those 99-cent ones and just emboss it, ink the whole thing, maybe add a little seine on it, and you've got a beautiful glittered, look at that, so pretty. And that is using the Icicle. All right, so I hope you at least open up that drawer of embossing powder or glitter and have a little fun with some different techniques. All right, let's pop that up. And then I'm going to show you one more cool thing to do with these awesome florals. Is that right? I think it goes this way. I don't think there is a right or wrong way. Ooh, let's go that way. There we go. And then, yes, of course, we will be adding some of these gorgeous, I think we need some of these too. Let's do some silver, some pink, some red. And I think I'm going to go here. And here. I like how this is kind of curling up. I added glue on the whole thing, but I didn't stick it down to the back, so it's kind of lifting a little bit, giving a very fun vibe. We're going to do some red and some pink. And same over here. Some red and some pink. And then I think I'm going to add just a little silver. And you know, where do I want it? There we go. Fun, festive, a quick all over glitter technique. 3 cards, you guys. We have whipped up 3 cards. Okay, for my final show, I'm going to show you a really fun technique to do with your mug. And I was just going to show you the finished product, but I figure you guys want to see it in action. So let's find our stamps. Here we go. Did I actually bring a stamp block with me? No. So let's just mosey on over here. Aha! There's always one handy. Okay. Thanks for waiting for me to search. Let's grab our stamp. So this was the last one I did, and I think it ended up being my favorite. This floral, very awesome. And I'm going to take my ink. I have 2 of these ink pads. One of them is pretty dry. The other one's good to go. Let's just hope I grabbed the right one. I sound so prepared. Okay. We're going to ink that up. Woohoo! Then I'm going to take my die, pop that guy off, and let's see, how do I want to lay this down here? I'm going to go right about there, and I'm going to run that through my die cut machine. That means you get to wait 2 seconds. While you wait, you can check out the cards we've made so far. Okay, let's run that through. Luckily, this goes quick. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Run! It's going. We're almost done. It's halfway out. Don't worry. Stay with me. All right, and let's check out the magic. We now have a very cool decorative mug. So you can obviously do this with all of your lovely florals. So I am going to create our 4th card with this. And I did a black background with that lovely look. And then I just took a corner rounder on my edges. Isn't it funny? Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, corner rounders. I forgot about those. And then you pull it out and you're like, why don't I use this more often? It's so fun. That's what happened to me. I just wanted a little extra look with my layering. Okay, and I'm going to keep this one really basic. So here is my mug before, and here it is after. So I went ahead and colored it, and it's going to be a pretty simple card front, but I just loved the pop of colors and the black background. I'm going to set those guys right there. Pop my florals. There we go. And I went very non-traditional with teal leaves with this one. I just wanted some bright and fun colors. Like I said, a little bit more non-traditional. And then I stamped the edge of my seine as well. So this is a get well soon. And then I colored that. And you know what? I am not going to pop this up. So my florals pop. There we go. And we are going to go right there. And last but not least, we need to add some of these awesome solid colors. And I think I'm going to do the same. The 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. Grab my little pickup guy. Do a pink. Ooh, there's some teal in here. And ooh, I'll do a red one. Maybe a yellow. Lots of fun colors. a pink, and another little teal. All right, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards tonight. Make sure you check out all the subscriptions at Pink and Main. Head on over to pinkandmain.com. If you already have this subscription kit on the way, I really look forward to seeing some of the fabulous cards you create. If you learned anything new and are picking up any additional supplies over at pinkandmain.com, make sure you use code DEMODONNA, all one word, so they know I sent you. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for joining me. Have a fabulous night. Bye-bye.